Hi guys, welcome to a video on Star Wars The Old Republic Vanguard. Playing a lot of PvP. I wondered, searched the net, YouTube and so on, how to apply nice damage, especially burst damage. And beside that you have different hard-hitting abilities. I just want to point out one special rotation that you need to apply. And this is about your hardest hitting ability, Cell Burst. Cell Burst itself is a moderate amount of damage, like 2300 damage, but you can preload it up to 4 charges, and virtually it increases your damage basically 4 times. You have 3 things you need to apply before. First is Tactical Surge. Tactical Surge with the PvP armor set bonus that you have, 6-piece armor bonus, makes your next cell burst auto crit. That means double the amount of damage, or depending on your crit multiplier. I will come to that later. So this is what you need to bring in before you unleash cell burst. Only applicable from the armor bonus once a minute, so you can't spam it. In addition, you need to apply 2 debuffs on your target. One is coming from Stock Strike and the other one from Assault Plastic. One is reducing armor of target, the other one is increasing damage from tech attacks. And as Cell Burst is a tech attack, it benefits from that debuff. The third buff you can apply to your yourself is from Battle Focus, which increases your crit chance by 25%. So I will show you. I applied 2 debuffs, then I will fire Tactical Surge for the auto crit and then unleash Cell Burst. But first I will build 4 stacks for Cell Burst. Okay, now I unleash the combo: Battle Focus, Assault Plastic, Stock Strike, Tactical Surge, Cell Burst. 24, 3. So 24,243 damage in a burst. This is on a dummy, which means a dummy is best expertise level you can imagine. Sometimes in the battlefields you find people you do 5 to 10% more damage than to a dummy. So if you add here some 2,500 damage on top of that, you reach something like 28k crit. Maybe even other debuffs from other players add on top of that. I've seen crits up to 28k, 29k. So that's really nice. And now the explanation on how you need to gear, how you need to set up to achieve that. First of all, a very basic thing is put everything into crit. Forget about alacrity, forget about accuracy anyway in PvP. Alacrity you can think of if you want to do more continuous damage, if you want to reduce global cooldown, etc, etc. But if you want to burst, put it into crit. As the changes coming with 4.0 and later, your critical rating is also applied, of course, to the critical multiplier. Plus on top, every critical rating that you have in excess of 100 moves over to critical multiplier, meaning a skill like Cell Burst auto critting with Tactical Surge raises your criticality chance to 100% anyway. So the 45% you have here adds up for critical multiplier over there. So that's the way it works. It's really moved and shifted to your critical multiplier, meaning crit is worth double as it goes to the critical multiplier, and your critical rating adds on top of that too. So I have all the augments crit, I have removed all the enhancements of the PvP armor, get rid of accuracy and put everything into crit, then you can burst. Okay, from the specs, there's not much you can do to increase your damage for PvP. So as you know, the overall skill tree is the same for all tactics guys. I just want to point out some of the skills in your utilities, which I picked, but that's personal preference. Also nothing here really goes for your damage. The only thing I put here, because I wanted to be more damage-like, but I play around with these anyway, is some elemental damage when I get attacked within 10 meters, as I'm used to be up close and personal. That's almost all the time the case. Of course, more speed and so on. But again, this is for personal preference. Two things I really think are very important and very, very helpful in my point of view for PvP is guard cannon. This I think is very, very underestimated. It heals you for 5% of your total health, and as you know, you have 7 loads of the cannon, meaning if you get rid of these 7 loads, it's 35%, 1/3 of your damage of your health healed, meaning with 70k health, 1/3 of that, maybe about 23k, is heal. Okay, so this really saved my ass more than once, and that's really, really helpful. I added to that cooldown for harpoon, and also the sonic rebounder, reflecting things, but as I said, this is really your own preference what you want to go. Okay, really important in combination with this cannon, I really also picked efficient tools, because it increases the shoulder cannon by 10 meters and the harpoon by 10 meters. Harpoon by 10 meters means you have 40 meters reach, which is like a sniper reach, and for the shoulder cannon it virtually doubles your reach. As I said, I think with sonic rebounder, with a reactive shield, with the cannons, with adrenaline rush, you have a real good self-heal, self-sustainability, really cool. So I would really suggest to try it out. Try the shoulder cannon heal, 35%. It's a lot, especially if you are fully geared, fully equipped. You are around 70k health. So that really helps you. And if people think you're down and you dump, I don't know, adrenaline rush and spam your shoulder cannon, you are back up to 50%, even 60% of your health, and they don't know, they don't expect this, where it's coming from. And you know, they try to go all out and finish you, and you have the second win and come back. So really cool. Okay, and yeah, enjoy, have fun. I will share some live action later on. Take care, guys. See you in the game. Bye bye.